Hello Insiders, I'm Rene Ritchie, your friendly neighborhood YouTube creator liaison, and wow, but did we just announce a whole lot of updates coming to the platform. Everything from an expansion of the YouTube Partner Program, to Shorts ads revenue sharing, to new music licensing options. The YouTube Creators channel has a video up with the details and the timelines, and we'll link to that right below the like button. But right now, I want to get to our very special guest, YouTube's VP of Creator Products, Amjad, who's here to answer some of our immediate creator questions. Can you tell us a little about your work here at YouTube?
Well, I lead the creator product team, and that includes all products that creators rely on, from YTA to Studio to things like our monetization program, YPP, fan funding products like channel memberships, and paid digital goods as well.
So first question, why? Why is YouTube making these updates, and why now?
The main thing is we want to make sure we evolve with viewer habits and video consumption. When we launched the YPP program 15 years ago, it really was the first, and it kicked off what we call today the creator economy. Things have changed now. There's 10 ways to monetize. There's different formats. Most creators are leaning into multi-format. We want to make sure that we keep investing in products and policies and programs that continue to spur innovation amongst creators.
Let's dive into the specifics. What's happening with YPP, Shorts, and music, and what's the overall goal here?
Our number one goal is to make sure creators continue to choose YouTube as the platform to build their audience and to grow their business. We've got three big changes that are part of today's announcement. First, we're going to be expanding the YPP program to cover more creators earlier in their life cycle. For Shorts-focused creators, give them a set of qualifications where they can also join the YPP program after hitting 1,000 subs and 10 million views in 90 days. The second thing we're doing is we're changing the game on Shorts monetization, bringing back all of the amazing stuff we did when we launched YPP 15 years ago. And the third thing we're doing is we're changing how licensing works and reinventing licensing for music, making it much easier to use high quality music at scale.
It's a lot of updates and a huge change to YPP. And to be honest, I think creators may have a wide range of reactions to it. I mean, I'm still an active YPP creator and I'm excited about it, but I can see with others it might depend more on the types of content being made, the different approaches and strategies, and maybe even how long that we've been on the platform. Like new mobile first and Shorts focused creators will probably see this as the opening of the gates, an enormous opportunity, but OG long form creators may think it's more of a lowering of the bar or wonder how it might affect what we're paid.
It's a good question, Renee. So for the original creators, folks who have been on the platform a long time, nothing changes with respect to VOD earnings, fan funding earnings. We have not changed the bar when it comes to brand safety as well. All of those expectations still apply. What we have done, though, is for creators who are earlier in their journey, we're going to give them a chance to be able to earn directly from fans much earlier than they do today. And for creators who are focused primarily on Shorts, we'll give them a chance to earn opportunity to apply for YPP just in the same way long-form focused creators can do today.
What about the 45% split though? That's the first thing and I think most creator eyes just locked onto from the announcement. Why is revenue share for Shorts different than it is for long form?
Most folks who are in short form today are earning through a fixed fund, and a fixed fund doesn't commit a specific percentage to the creator. In fact, it's up to the platform to determine each and every month how they're going to divide that up. What we wanted to do was to be as transparent as we are on all our other products and make a commitment to creators who are focused on short format. And we do that based on every product's characteristics. So, for example, in fan funding, we share 70% with the creators. In long form, where a lot of the ads are on the video itself, we share 55%. And in short form, we're going to share with all creators who are part of the feed. As a part of that, that means spreading it out across all the creators, whether it was right before the ad or 3 videos away from the ad. Shorts is also an area where we're investing a lot of product and engineering time into things like creation tools, as well as trust and safety. And so part of that rev share is being aware of the investment we need to make.
I really like that we're focusing on stability, consistency, predictability, and especially sustainability here. That's a growing issue for creators, especially around short form and short funds. But it does prompt the question, how will ads pay out compared to the funds?
One of the key design considerations for this was to build a model that was sustainable and where creators would be able to earn just in the same way they've been able to earn in YPP over the last 15 years. So based on our experience this past year with the Shorts Fund, we expect more creators will be able to earn through rev-share, and the majority of creators will earn more than they did during this past year in the Shorts Fund.
Okay, let's switch to music for a minute. there's going to be a music library for shorts and creator music for long form, but why are they two different things?
They're really two different formats when you think about it. In short form is sub 30 seconds, where you're trying to get a quick soundbite in to make that impactful moment. In long form, you're talking about potentially a 10, 20-minute video where a really specific song played at full length is an important part of that conversation. So we think that using music is really different in those, and so we built two different models that are really appropriate to those formats.
For more with Amjad and what all these announcements mean for the creator economy, make sure you subscribe to Roberto Blake, because they're going to be doing an in-depth interview very soon, and we'll link to it in the description as soon as it goes live. And as always, we want to hear your questions, so drop them in the comments and you might see them in a future video.